Greetings, lovely listeners. I'm Goddess Aroya, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to Elevate and Dommenate, the place where power meets play.
Hello, darlings. I'm Mistress Odessa, and alongside the incredible Head Mistress Kayla and Goddess Aroya, we're your guides into the captivating world of alternative dominant women.
That's right. Whether we're exploring the intricacies of dom-sub relationships or celebrating the sheer strength of women, this podcast is your VIP path to an empowering and unapologetically bold journey.
We're not holding back anything, shedding light on the real stories in the sex work industry to share our own experience and insights.
So buckle up, because you're in for a thrilling ride filled with enlightenment, entertainment, and empowerment.
Get ready to be captivated by our conversations, where every episode is a celebration of the extraordinary and the fearless.
Welcome to the Elevate and Dommenate Podcast. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Elevate and Dommenate Podcast.
We have more to talk about than just,
Yeah, we do. We have so much to talk about. I'm Goddess Aroya.
Oh, Mistress Odessa.
Mistress Kayla.
And I'm Miss Violet Delights.
Yes, indeed. We have Miss Violet Delights on today, and our subject is feminization, the art of feminization, FemDom, and everything in between. So we're going to be getting into some really good stuff today. We also want to let you guys know our Patreon is live. So go on there and sign up, and just, it's $5. And you can get exclusive content. We're going to be putting up pictures and shit, and so check it out.
Yeah.
And even on Dominate.com, I've definitely updated that. And we have also updated the Venus and Bells website. It's really, really dope. It's really user-friendly. You can see the rooms. Just like on there, you can see some of the podcast episodes. So please go check that out. All right?
Yeah. I saw Dominate this morning, too, though. And that shit looks good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
We still have some things to work in. I think we need to get a little bit more, animation and, motion in there,
Like moving.
Yeah, but we need some carousels, but we need stuff of us, some live action stuff. So we'll get that. We'll get some podcast shots.
Yeah, but until then, you can sign up for the Patreon or find any of us on venusandbells.com or whatever. So.
And we having a party tonight, right?
Yeah.
Give them the information, because they need to come out.
So we're doing a party tonight from 8 to midnight, and you can get the tickets on venusandbells.ticketleaf.com, and it's basically like a pay and play. We got somebody's birthday. It should be fun, though.
Yes, it's the photographer's birthday, right?
Yeah, it's the guy that did our shoot.
Yes.
And a lot of the shoots.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just on the podcast very recently, actually.
Yeah.
So you can go back and celebrate.
Steven
Sandler.
Sandler.
What? Like fucking Sandler?
Sandler. Remember, Adam Sandler.
I thought it was
That should be easy to remember.
It's Sandler.
Dude, I think I spelled this wrong.
It's Pro Photo LA.
There you go.
Yeah.
All you need to know.
Also, the good thing.
Oh, and he's real quick.
Yeah, he's gonna be here, right?
And he's also gonna be teaching a fetish photography class on June 22nd.
Yes.
So it'd be cool to. He's really good. He's really good at what he does.
Locran is teaching a pup class on June 7th here also. Yeah. So there's a lot going on.
It's like pup training 101. So yeah, you guys should come out.
Yeah.
And then you should also check out Pup's podcast. Yes. I seen he has a new host, a new co-host.
Yeah,
so that's cool. I know how much easier it should be with with the co-host, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're having a lot of fun. So check it all out.
Yes. Don't forget Patreon, Dominate.com, Venus and Bells. It's a lot of shit to be
our socials. You're fine. You'll get it. Don't worry.
Yes. Just follow everything.
Or just
you can find all of us on Venus Bells.
Yeah.
.com.
So let's see, what were some of the hot topics? Did you guys get any hot topics this week? Because I'm telling you, my life has just been busy. I'm dog sitting and house sitting and displaced and all kind of shit. Were there any hot topics?
Drake got arrested, I think.
What?
Oh, I heard that.
Drake got arrested?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. So the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Sure.
Definitely the beef is kind of the biggest
So I heard. I don't know exactly what happened. I heard somebody did a drive-by, and then somebody smashed. He has a store somewhere.
Oh yeah, they said that he has a store in I forgot where it's at, but somebody put "They Not Like Us" on the mirror.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But he got arrested?
I don't know if he
What?
actually did.
Oh my God, let's stop me putting up
okay.
fake
I'm like, wait,
information. What?
But
Arrested?
Straight got peed on by T.I.
Oh my
What?
That was the first thing that showed up.
Oh my God, you guys don't start saying something. I'm looking at us like...
I mean, I listen to the radio all the time, and I know there's something about Drake.
No, see, there we go. See, false information.
Well, somebody got arrested at your
Drake did not get arrested.
We've been talked about.
Oh my God,
Man
arrested for break-in at Drake's Toronto mansion. Okay.
Yeah, I had all the wrong information. That was
come on.
That says 2 months. Oh my bad.
2 days ago.
It was close. It was the same
We don't want to be
verbiage.
putting out no bad information. They gonna kick our ass, man. I hear lying.
Well, then they can correct us on our Patreon once they
Once they subscribe.
Exactly. Until then, we're just right.
But the song. So what do you know about the battles that are going on right now?
I know that Kendrick's like a fucking rap god, and Drake has no business. I like Drake, but like he's not a lyricist like that.
He's trying.
He's trying, and he's got writers, but it's Kendrick. Like,
Who started it though? Who called the first one out?
So, well, okay, I think there was a song between Drake and I feel when I started listening to songs, I started listening back. I'm like, it seemed like they were subbing each other for a very long time, and then they did the song with J. Cole and Drake. And this song was called The Big Three. Well, no, that wasn't the name. I'm terrible. But he said something about there's big three. Like, it's him, Drake, and K-Dot. And K-Dot came back with a song saying, no, fuck y'all. Y'all kind of piecing up trying to act like y'all better than me. No, it's me.
Oh.
He said, no, fuck the big three. It's just big me. So then J. Cole came back.
J. Cole and him had a problem.
They didn't really have a problem at first, I thought, but then I guess it just kind of went from there. And like, I don't want to go in it too wrong because if you go into it, it gets really crazy. They got defensive.
I know.
Because they have a song. I heard a song called "Meet the Grams," and Kendrick is talking to Drake's kids, his father, his mother.
Oh, and his apparent, like
other
friends? Kid that...
No, he's made a rap, like, you don't take care of your son, so let me show you how to take care of your son. Let me tell your son your father's piece of shit.
When I see the child support check, then I'll be like, okay, he's actually for real.
God.
You know what I mean? Like, you can talk anything, but
they
just get the check.
Yeah, it just got deep. It's just like, when you in a rap battle, like, I've been in rap for a really long time, so in a rap battle, the goal, if you look at battles, what people do is they research your whole shit.
Yeah.
They research your life. And so they try to find like old pictures, old videos, like where you look the dirtiest. Like they might pull that shit up on the screen and rap about your grandmother, about everything. And so it's no holds barred. And so in this situation, Kendrick is going low. He's talking about his son. He's talked to his mother. He said his father, he raised a terrible person.
Is that what he said?
Yes, and one of his raps, like, he raised a terrible person. He was like, I hate the way you dress. I hate everything about you. I was like, whoa.
It's like your daddy's fault. Like what?
Right. And he was like, it's your dad's fault. And then he was like, let me tell your son, listen, your dad's never going to teach you how to be a man. He's never going to teach you the right things to say to women because he's a terrible person. It was like,
oh my God.
He went low. And I seen a thing the other day where it was like a video game and they had them like fighting and Kendrick was throwing Drake through windows and everything. So right now, the world is saying that Drake has lost.
Well,
I don't think the world was on Drake's side to begin with.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
it reminds me of like Kanye did that music video of Pete Davidson. Did you guys see that?
Shit was fucking crazy.
That was
I was like, is he serious
he
now?
Made a music video
like a claymation.
Yeah, a claymation after
You didn't see it?
Kim Kardashian, and it was literally like him kidnapping him and murdering him.
He decapitates him, remember? He decapitates him and his head's still there.
Yeah, but I will say, anytime someone, like, there's a rap battle, I'm always impressed when I'm like, listen, you guys are putting new music out. You know what I mean?
Thank God. I'm fucking waiting.
I think it's like more
and
power to
that's
the
the thing. Like, I'm fueled by the rap of it all. Like, they're really rapping. Like, a lot of music right now was just kind of like, you know, like saying words and phrases and, you know, not really like cool. But now, like, you gotta write. You have to write like that. You have to really listen and research. It's like, you know, so it's cool. It's mental. I like it.
It's like Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem, right?
Actually pretty similar because
like
Machine Gun Kelly came out and started calling out Eminem, and he's like,
you're
not even really worth calling out. There's so many more people. You're not even on the list.
So Machine Gun Kelly said, like, Eminem's daughter is hot, and Eminem was like, don't fucking talk about my daughter, and then he put out all this crazy shit, and I was like, but you know, this is the first album in a long time, and it's really fucking good.
And that's the thing. So. It's fuel. We want to hear you do something that you haven't done in a while, so it's good for music, it's good for rap, it's good for, like, but it's also low-key a distraction.
Oh,
we won't get into it.
Why? What's going on?
Well, I'm just saying, like, your daughter is hot. Like, that's not, like,
she's
a bad
so pretty.
Thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you want to get mad about that,
but it's like, MJ, or what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly. Right now. Had no business fucking with Eminem. Like, Drake ain't got no, in my opinion, no business fucking with Kendrick.
Different calibers of artists.
Right.
Totally, they're different. They do different fucking things. And she is hot.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it's like...
I'm only aware that Haley's old enough that's like
that's okay. It's not.
She's like 20
something. Yeah, it's crazy.
She's pretty. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But like, you want to get mad at it? Put out music, make money. Cool. That's all I'm saying.
And at the end of the day, it's all money.
Yeah. So good job.
That's it. So, you know, Drake made Kendrick some money. Kendrick made Drake some money.
Yeah, that's true. So good for them.
If you go on the radio, literally, every station is playing it. Even if they don't play hip hop, they got a song out called BBL Drake. I don't know if you see it.
Oh yeah. I have heard about that.
Funny, because like that was like the rumor that he got a fucking BBL.
Yeah, that he got his abs done, and he probably
like Brazilian. Yeah,
you never heard butt lift.
Yeah,
but they call it. But you know how they call when women get their full body made, it's called a BBL. You know, when you get your.
Is that also like? Is that like an umbrella term?
Yeah, it's like an umbrella term. BBL is like an umbrella term. It's really when you get like it is a specific procedure. But when people say BBL, they mean like you got it all done.
Full body sculpt.
And that, so he called him BBL exactly.
Because you have money.
You got the mommy makeover basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're saying that Drake got like his little abs put in and all that, and he got his nose done and his chest. You know?
But it's so funny though, because it's like it's just stupid.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
it is. But it is.
That's why it's so funny though.
Bullshit.
Like it's so petty. Like
why is that so important?
You're gonna call out his BBL.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's like a distraction. It's a distraction from like what's really going on because they said like Taylor Swift is really out there talking about streaming rights and she's really pushing for artists to really make money in this industry. And here we are in rap fighting over who's the best rapper. So it's a distraction.
Taylor Swift also has maybe the biggest musical platform.
She does, and it's great for her to put that on her platform. Yeah. But so does Drake and Kendrick have great platforms that they could be exposing that too. But this is what they're doing.
Taylor Swift has like a ridiculous amount of reach. Oh wait, do you know like Taylor Swift like somehow got like looped into this?
Who did?
Taylor Swift because she and Kendrick were like on a song together.
On what song?
And the song's called Taylor Swift.
Oh.
So Drake or like.
So that's why Drake
made fun of and then he was like, "Fuck you," yeah.
Did you hear her rap song from like way back in the day?
God, no.
I don't want to hear it.
What do you mean?
It's so funny. She's like making fun of herself. Like it's actually good. Like I mean I like it. I don't like listen to her music, but I'm like, listen.
I kind of like Taylor Swift. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't care if you're doing good. And she gave what, like the drivers or like $1 million a night or something.
The thing is that she has like a ridiculous amount of like reach. Do you know what I mean?
I think she's actually become a billionaire recently.
She has become a billionaire
because of like her most recent.
She goes across like different genres and like she can like you know what I mean? Like as far as
she just can't cross into hip hop.
She cannot.
We don't want to see you over here, girl. It's okay. I love you, but don't do it.
But if you want to be on the podcast or something, or
you can come on the podcast, but do not start rapping because I'm sorry, it's enough for me. But we have a superstar here with us tonight.
Yeah.
A superstar in their own right. An artist. You like that?
I do, yeah. I love the flattery.
Yes, I love it. I've got the grace and energy to be around you.
No.
And we shot a scene a couple weeks ago, and well, not even a couple weeks ago. It was like a week ago, right?
Yeah, it was like last week.
Last week, and it was really fun, and it was one of my first clips, and then I called him because I felt like I looked kind of stupid on camera.
What?
I thought you looked great, but
well, on certain parts because. When you see the video, you'll be like, okay.
I watched the video.
I kept the good parts. Not parts like, oh, what am I was trying to, I couldn't
angle it right.
Couldn't angle it right. And apparently on camera, I was looking like you were in pain, and then so.
I was only in pain because we did the wax stripping thing before, so like my back is super raw.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We did a whole lot.
Yeah.
Wait.
You weren't there. You left already. Yeah. So yeah, but it actually came out really good.
It was very hot.
And so it's very hot because
I still might have a few welts on my back.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you said rug burn. I was so I was just sitting there and my brain was like, what the fuck?
I got new candles. I got new candles, and my candles were supposed to be low temp, but then when we finished, Mr. Selly was like, "These are not low temp.
Those are not low temp candles.
These are not low temp because I know when the first drop went." She was like, "Oh fuck!"
I had to keep reminding myself that it was just wax. Like I burnt myself with like hot plastic before, and that's what it felt like. But I was like,
"Oh my god!"
Well,
and I just bought like 100 of these candles. So
no. Oh, I burned one today.
It only burned for like a second, but
yeah, we're gonna have to use them here because I gotta buy the low temp ones because I don't. And then also.
Get them at DomCon.
Get them at DomCon because everything's gonna be like cheaper. Yeah.
And then also like I was like very like.
We should shout out.
My level was here on the wax.
I watched. I was
like, God damn it! It looked like I was basically dropping fire on it. You know what I'm saying?
It probably looks really good though.
Yeah.
I was like, bitch, what the fuck?
I legit was all nosy, so I walked in the room and I was like, oh my god, wait, here's more lube, and she was like,
in the scene, I was like, no. She walks up like.
I'm
the lube doctor.
I
came out of nowhere.
Squeezed on my ass.
Did someone say lube? I was like,
did you ever watch Cleaning Hell?
Yeah.
Remember, like, repairman, man.
Yeah,
I know that was all that.
That was
but, like, that's what, when you said that, that's what I thought.
She came out of nowhere, like,
I just got done with the session. I was all nosy. I was like, I want to watch, but you sounded like you were in pain, so I was like, oh my god, lube.
LA literally got a bottle of lube and just
right. So I was like, it was definitely lube. We were
waterfall. Yeah. Made a mess of me. I told her, I was like, bitch, next time you do that much lube, you're the one who's gonna have to clean me up.
Oh my god.
There were so many funny parts, but like some stuff like is for Patreon. I'm like, we cannot say here.
No,
but
it is for Patreon.
The whole part when like she walked up to you and put the and then you were like, oh,
what?
Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
One was totally smooth and one had ridges.
Oh no.
Oh god. But hey.
And this is what happens at parties. So if you guys want to have fun like this,
come on down.
Yeah.
But you'll be the receiving end.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh my god! But you know, it was a good time, and you know, we had a good time afterwards. We had our aftercare time. We smoked a little J. We had a little conversation, and I got to know more about you. And I was just like, you know what? You should come on the show. And so. Boom!
Here I
am.
Yeah. Here you are. So, we're glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad. And you know, how did you guys meet actually?
You came to the studio?
Yeah. I came to shoot content, and I came to one of the play parties.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just came and got a job. Like,
you're
like, I'm hot.
I'm here to work. I'm ready to work.
Totally.
I came to shoot content, and then everybody was like, you should work here. And I was like, I had never
didn't even
considered
know that.
But yeah.
I mean, maybe I knew that at the time, but like, I thought you just came and we were like, yeah, you're hot, and like, you worked here.
Yeah, I think I
That's how it
met you
goes.
at a party, and I was like, oh my god, you're so cute. Who are you? I like literally was obsessed right away. Like, right away.
No, yeah, y'all all inflated my ego and then offered me a job.
I love it.
And you agreed.
Yeah, naturally.
Yes.
That's what happened. I literally, I was just saying, I was like, oh my god, do I have a crush? Like, maybe. I was like,
I know, I didn't know. I was like looking at you guys earlier, and I was like, totally though.
Oh, you saw it, yeah.
Yes. So we really. So what? All this glorious. There is definitely an art to all of it. To making your face beautiful, the hair, the whole thing. When did you what inspires you to kind of get into feminization, and what is, the thing that makes you the beautiful Violet Delight?
I would say I owe most of what this all is to e-girls on Instagram.
E-girl.
Yeah, that's where I learned where to buy makeup.
So what is that? Tell me what that is.
Yeah, tell me what that is.
E-girls.
Oh, I thought you meant it was like an actual site.
No. Just the hot bitches on Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute, tell me about
What
this.
is that? E-girls. I'm like, okay, what is that? I don't know what the e-girl
I was like, is it an app?
is. Right.
No, yeah, they. I was already following lots of beautiful women, and I realized that they were tagging where they would buy their makeup from,
I love
and where they
that.
bought their wigs from, and the brands of their clothes. And it was really, really
That's
easy
so
to just
good.
follow
That's so
all those
cool. I
links.
love that.
That
Yeah.
is really smart.
That's-
Anybody
Yeah, I know,
who will
that's
listen,
it.
I'll
That's
tell
great.
them, it's like,
Yeah.
just go on Instagram, follow as many beautiful women as possible, and they will tell you exactly where to shop.
Yeah.
I love that. I
Oh, I
love
love
that.
that.
I really love that.
And when did that start?
I'd say maybe 10, 12 years ago or so.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Go on. Say more.
And then, a few years after that, I decided to make it, a full part of my life, something that wasn't just, kept behind closed doors. Because, there's, lots of shame attached to that.
Right.
And it's, I was going in and out of it, and I realized at a certain point, it's I have to make this a part of my life, or just stop doing it. Because I can't live in this middle ground.
Yeah.
And, I, told my closest friends about what I was doing, and they were very supportive.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And yeah, I made it something that I can be proud of.
Yeah.
I love
And-
that.
Yeah.
And you should look
love
at you.
that.
I know.
I'm like, yeah.
I know.
I want you to know too, your laugh is so infectious.
Yes,
We
yeah.
were saying, I forgot what happened, but your laugh, I cannot
Thank
get
you.
out of my head. We were laughing about something, and you were just like, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna forget that fucking laugh. I will never forget that. We had such a good laugh. I don't know what it was. We were laughing so fucking hard. I guess it was a joint, but
Yeah, we did get pretty stoned after that.
But yeah, you have a great fucking laugh. I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
Just personality overall, you know what I mean? Because it's the same thing. I was like, when I met you, I was like, oh, you're just working here, right? What else would you? You know what I mean? You're a part of it. So yeah, it's so natural and easy and fun,
I think you were one of the first people who's like, oh my god, you should work here. What are you
That-
doing? Yeah.
that
So
tracks.
yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah. I get crushes, not real easily, but I was like, oh my god. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, because I feel like I remember you either walking in or about to walk out, and I was like, oh my god, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
what is
no, I remember
happening?
that, yeah, when I came
was like,
in.
give me your number. So, yeah, I'm all needy and shit.
So you are a pro dom.
I am.
So how long have you been a pro dom?
I just started my career as a pro dom. I've been a sub for a long time, and over the last few years have developed some, switchy tendencies.
I love it.
And yeah, I think I started pro doming last year, maybe fall last year. So several months at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, still pretty
So
fresh.
what are your specialties?
I like pain and humiliation.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also into that.
Finding a sub that can take proper amounts of pain is so much fun and such a rare experience.
Right, though?
Yeah. Someone who can take several good kicks in the balls.
Oh yeah. So CBT for sure.
Or there was some toy I was using here. It was like a rubber rod with a big rubber ball on the end, and it was like a fucking bludgeoning weapon. And
I think it's in the red room.
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I was just tearing this dude's ass up with it, his ass and thighs, and it was lots of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Sometimes you're like, whoa, holy shit. Like, I would be like, no. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and they
what
can
the
take
takes
it.
over.
And they can take it.
and they love it. And I'm only, like, they love it. I'll be surprised sometimes, like, because sometimes, like, guys will say they want something, and then, like, when it comes down to it, they're like, oh, no, that hurts, right?
Oh, yeah.
But so I'll get a lot of guys who are like, oh, I'm into ball busting, and I'm like, sure you are, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like,
Sure you are.
sometimes, like, somebody be like, I'm into ball busting, and they're gonna fucking, like, I'm, like, kicking them, like, to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And they're like,
And they
oh,
feel like-
more, and I'm
I
like,
have a
oh,
regular
my
like that.
goodness.
I put my sneakers on and everything. I'm like, hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I have
Get
a
the ponytail
regular-
Yeah,
out.
I do. I'm like, all right, hold up.
Yeah, I have a regular like that, and he was like, I don't care what you wear as long as you wear your docs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
just get out of bed
And
like,
he's like the
ponytail.
nicest person. He's just like, I just like need it. I'm like, I'm here to provide, you know. But yeah, it's
Oh
crazy.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm really searching for that. Like I told you guys, like sometimes the pain part for me, I don't know. I'm getting used to it. Like the whipping I'm cool with. But sometimes like the kicking in the balls, I feel like I hold back. I do
And-
hold back. I'm like, oh,
There's like a very specific
there
way you're
is.
Yeah.
I
where it
don't, because if
doesn't
I
hurt
kick
so
for real,
much.
I'm like,
I mean-
Oh, so
somebody.
we have a guy tonight that's coming, and I can totally demo you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Lots
because
of
that's, I won't say his name, even though he would probably, like, love it, but he goes by something ball busting, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's his
One
shit.
of the first things I learned.
So I can
actually,
kick the
so,
shit out of him,
yeah.
so you will probably know him. He's from Iron Gate. Fucking, like, 5 people called me from the Iron Gate parties today, which
Really?
was so fucking weird.
If it's that one guy, it would be.
Who?
I don't remember his name, but we'll talk about it later. Yeah. But
From what is he a ball buster?
he was back in the day, but I haven't like seen him since then. The regular I'm talking about does not come to parties, but I mean it is fun, and if you know how to do it right, it's like it's painful for like me or like us,
Yeah, my
but like
fucking-
for them they're like literally last time he was like I can do like 400 kicks. Right, and I was like, okay, well, I just turned 35, so we're gonna do 350.
Oh.
And he was just like, it's not hard, you know what I mean? So it's just like they just love it though. So
If
That's
you
cool.
get kicked in the nuts too many times, though, your balls will swell up huge,
Yeah,
and they
that's
will
right.
not.
Yeah,
go back
oh,
down.
I know.
For how
They-
long?
No,
they
they-
just stay that big.
That's not true.
If you keep doing
mean,
it,
like
like,
overextended.
yeah,
Oh, maybe
there's,
some
that could be
want
very
that.
true. There
The-
could be.
People who've
I
been
ain't
to
doing all
the
that.
content party, you know, there's like that ball busting kid who that's like his whole thing.
He wants his balls to get bigger?
the one that
well,
looks all
I don't know
sweet
about
and
that.
innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. His nuts are huge, and I asked him about it. I was like, "Have your balls always been that big?" And he's like, "No, it started when I started doing this, and they have not gone back down."
Holy shit.
And I worked for another guy who had an assistant who would do like lots of ball busting content, and he also had huge balls. And
But
it's just,
isn't that uncomfortable?
I'm gonna fucking
yeah,
pay
it
attention
would
next
have to
time.
be. I mean,
Oh!
I think both of them have
Dude.
also gone to the hospital because
Oh
of
my
complications from getting
goodness.
kicked in the balls
Yeah,
too many
my
times.
But so can you
Yeah.
hold more sperm in your balls if they're bigger?
I don't think so. It's probably
Honestly,
fucking,
that's like
they're all
not my
dead in
concern.
there or
I just want to
something.
know how much you can
I'm
do.
I
That's
wanna know.
Mythbusters.
I think it's probably like, I don't know what the fuck that'd be. Trauma? Like,
Oh
there's
yeah,
gotta be some kind of swelling and
testicular
trauma.
torsion, or
No,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
where
Testicular
they,
torture?
so one of
Oh,
them spins
no.
around.
Wait, what is it called?
Testicular
Holy
torsion.
shit! Contortion?
Torsion. Yeah.
Torsion.
Like one of them spins and the stuff gets tangled and.
Oh my god.
And that can happen from you kicking
Ah,
Maybe.
Maybe,
I
but-
don't know if that's the reason why they had to
That's
go to the hospital.
insane.
But I know the dude who worked for my boss had something ruptured, and he had to.
yeah, you have to be careful.
They got huge, and he had to go to the hospital and like get operated on. Or
People
something.
ask for people
my
will call and be like,
goodness.
"Oh, can you rupture my balls?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
because
you
I'm
know
not
how
gonna call you an
educated we are?
ambulance.
We're so educated.
I'm not
you know what I
calling
mean?
an ambulance, and I'm not fucking you up like that. Like I'll fuck you up,
Yeah.
but not like that.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
permanently.
What's going on, subbies? My name is Mistress Kayla, and I'm here to guide you through the unique and exquisite world of BDSM. Within the four walls of my sanctuary, Venus and Bells, fantasies come to life, and boundaries fade away. Whether you seek the thrill of the dungeon or the allure of captivating photography and videography, Venus and Bells is your haven. As your head mistress, I invite you to explore the depths of your imagination. Our photography studio captures moments that transcend time, turning desires into exquisite art. Book your session today and join me on a journey into the extraordinary. Venus and Belle's Dungeon and Photography Studio. Elevate and dominate your senses and let the fun begin.
I always have these glasses on. That was a glare. Welcome back to the Elevate and Dommenate Podcast. I am Goddess Aroya.
Oh, Mistress Odessa.
Mistress Kayla.
And I'm Miss Violet Delights.
Yes, and we are interviewing Miss Violet Delights, who is a pro-dom here at Venus and Belle's in Woodland Hills, and we are just trying to dive deep into the art. And I really love your makeup. Where we already talked about like how you found it, but when did you feel like this? I got it. I got this shit now, because I really, every time I see your makeup, I'm like, I like it. It just like fits you every time.
Yeah.
Thank you. I used to cam on Chatterbait, and I was doing that like 3 or 4 times a week. And it led to me having to do my makeup like much more regularly than I was ever used to doing it before. So really just like doing it day after day after
Repetition.
day. Yeah, repetition. It all got like generally easier. Like I got more comfortable with the basics and was able to get into like, you know, the more complex aspects of like the little details, and yeah.
I love that. I really like, when on the camera, I remember that moment where me and Mistress LA, the camera came in, you were on camera, and the camera light came in. We were like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I was on my phone.
We were like, take a picture. Hold up, stop. Take a picture, because you were just like, it just looks so hot.
I always snatched the phone out of my hand.
Oh
She's
my
like,
goodness. I'm going to post that picture, because I was like, damn, it was so natural. You weren't even posing. It was just like, I'm on my phone, just being beautiful. That's what the fuck I do all the time. And we caught the shot, and it was great. And I used it on the cover of our scene.
It was a good picture.
It was
sure.
a very good picture. Yeah. When did you realize? Oh, well, okay, I know you realized when you could do it really well, but when people started saying, damn, your makeup looks good. Like, when did you notice that?
So I started posting on FetLife at first, and like posting pictures on there and getting like tons of likes, tons of comments, people commenting on my makeup and stuff. That was probably the first time I got like lots of big compliments on my makeup looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, 'cause your makeup's always on point.
Always.
And like I could fucking like, I'm just like whatever. I'm in the car like.
Literally, same, obviously. But so wait, do you enjoy like feminization sessions? Like, do you get asked to do that a lot, or like what?
I've not done a feminization session with somebody else. It's something I'd like to do. That would be fun.
Really?
I am curious though, because like I've had other people do my makeup when I was not as confident doing it myself. And I'd look at it, and it's basically they just did like their makeup on my face.
I think that's
and usually it doesn't fit, you know, because like it works for them, doesn't exactly work for me. So I stopped asking people to do my makeup. But I'm curious to see what like my makeup would look like on someone else's face.
Yeah, because you remember at content night when we were working with Cade?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, can you help me with my makeup? I would love to get some pointers. And I was like, oh, I could see the face that I could put on her, but you know, like you said, I wouldn't put my face on her. I feel like when you're doing it, it's definitely an art. It's like you have to think about the dimensions of the person's face and like the lines that look good, because you can't just do any type of makeup.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know specifically what works on your face and your eyebrows and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be something that you could show other people?
I'm curious to see that if I could actually like do someone's makeup like well enough that it didn't look like the way that I've seen other people's makeup on my face.
You can try on me, literally, the night before the party. No, I don't know, like literally, like I'm in the car, like, oh, this is like like tinted like sunscreen. Cool, you know.
I mean, it looks great though. Tinted sunscreen, a little bit of eyeliner.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't need a lot. But still, I mean, it would just, I think it would be like awesome. And then also, if you're comfortable, you should teach a class. I feel
that's
like
what I was thinking.
I would like attend that and be like, wait, I need more. And like, come here, you know.
Like for like a dress up class or something.
That could be
because you do have people, like I said, like Katie, like they don't know exactly what to do. They want to do it, you know, and of course they could come to a session and we'll do it for sure. But it would be great to just know, like, just the basics, you know?
Yeah.
That would be good. If I could find, like, a sub who had, like, a good face, you know, for me to use as a canvas.
We'll have to look into that, because I think that would be really
I bet you
cool.
could find a volunteer.
I think I could.
I know you could find a volunteer. I'm sure we could find a volunteer.
That would be a fun class. I would be into that.
Yeah.
So,
Sign me up.
your name... Your name was something else before,
It was,
right?
yeah.
So go ahead and explain that. I don't want to be the one to say it.
Okay. I used to go by Mink DeVille, and I got the idea for that because it's the name of a, like, 70s new wave band. They used to play at CBGB's, yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, I thought
was
it, you know.
thinking about that place literally on the way down here. That's
Yeah.
so crazy. Yeah.
What's the name of it?
CBGB.
Yeah.
CBGB.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the punk bar, like back in the, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Punk
That's
and
so
new wave
weird.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was a great name. Like I had never heard anything like that, and I was like, this is great, and I liked it. But then every time I would introduce myself to someone, they could never get Mink.
I don't know
first
why
time.
that's so hard.
And I have no idea.
What'd they say?
They usually think I said Mick or something else, and it's
Yeah.
like I would always have to repeat myself. And it's like no one ever got it the first time, and I was like, I can't do this forever, you know.
That's smart though.
Yeah, and I also wanted a name that was more overtly feminine and not as like gender ambiguous, you know.
Yeah.
So I settled on Violet Delights.
I love that, though. I really do.
I know.
Thank
I
you.
love your Twitter picture too, because like, so
my
cute.
Twitter picture
I
is
love that.
I think it's still an AI image.
Yeah, it
that
is an
I
AI
fucking
image,
created,
but it's just so
it's
cute
like
because
me
it's
as
like
a pinup. Yeah,
I know. I love it. I love that. And that's my whole like. I love that era.
Yeah.
To that.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I like the
it's
style
like
of
that.
it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because last week you were like, oh, I'm going to go work with Violet. And I was like, me? And you're like, no, Violet. And I was like, who else is here? What do you mean? Like, I'm confused. But, no, so I understand that. But, like, I always thought, like, mink, like, I always imagined, like, the mink, like, coat. So I was like, I don't know. I liked it. But
People, like, just, like, don't know, though. Yeah, they just chop names.
I like the name, but yeah, I just wanted to switch over to something before that name got too well known.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
and it's
I know
delightful.
I like Mink Delights. It's like it's so. I mean, not Mink Delights.
Violet
Violet Delights. Violet Delights sounds like a
Like a
appetite.
tree.
Yeah, like
Dessert.
I want some Violet Delights.
Right?
You know those things from the what's that? Oh my god,
It's almost
I'm
like
so terrible.
Turkish delight.
Yeah, Turkish Delights.
Like,
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Kid.
And I used to, they used to sell those at the 99-cent store, and because I seen it in the movie, I was like, I think I want it.
And they're awful, right?
No.
Really? I
No.
always heard that, like, I tried it when I was a kid, I think, and it was, like, just
It's not. It's good.
Maybe, like,
They have like a little bit of like powdered sugar around them, and it's like a fruit jelly candy. It's actually really good.
I was not a fan as a
It
child.
is. I like
Maybe
it.
as an
I'm a
adult.
weirdo though. So.
Regardless, this is much more
This sounds like
delicious.
something my grandma would like.
Oh,
keep in a purse or something.
Keep it in like a little piece of parchment paper. Like a parchment paper. It's like a
It is
little
old people
square,
candy,
right?
for sure.
It
Oh, is
definitely
it?
is.
Yeah,
It
sounds like
definitely is an old people candy. It definitely is.
My
But I
grandma
like it.
would always like be stealing candy from like every restaurant, like whoever's house. And so we'd be in church and shit, and she'd be like, "Here, shut up." And she'd like all out this random candy, like a fucking lifesaver, like a butterscotch, and I'd always be like,
That's
"What
awesome.
the hell?"
I love a butterscotch.
A butterscotch?
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
butterscotch
I like that
candy.
name. Butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
So that is a cute name,
Well,
huh?
I'm like, when you say it like that, yeah.
After I settled on a name, though, I started thinking of, like, a bunch of other names, and I'm like, fuck, I can't change it.
No,
second
you
time.
cannot change again.
I love that name though.
I mean,
do too. I love
actually,
it.
you can change your name as many times as you
yeah.
want. Because I swear, like, if I have like probably 6 names, and if like 7 different people were in this room, they'd be like, "Hey, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'll just, start coming up with a bunch of aliases. Like, yeah.
We were talking
That's
about that
fine.
over
I'm down
Girls
with
Week,
that.
and I was like, all of us have at least minimum 3 to 5 names that we
Yeah.
will respond to.
Exactly. It's
And you're
okay.
welcome.
You can do as many as you want. It's your life, the
Yeah.
reinvention. Do you feel like, when you're embracing this part of you, do you feel like this was like a reinvention of yourself? Or do you feel like this is just like the embrace of like who you've always been?
Yeah, I think it's the embrace of like somebody that's always been inside myself.
Yeah, me too.
That like for a long time I did not like give voice to, and but I over the last several years have gained like a lot of confidence.
I love that. Do people often like ask you to help them with their confidence because you have so much?
People ask me to help them with their makeup or teach them how to do that.
Literally, almost like 2 minutes ago, I'm like, yeah.
Can you do this? And it's like, I mean, it's a lot of work. Usually they're asking me to do it for free. You know?
Yeah. Oh no, you need to start charging for that. That would be a really good class.
I think so too.
I think that'd be a really good class to have.
But it's like also I think like I can only teach so much, and it's like you can take what I teach and then like start doing it.
Yeah.
But then you need to do it.
Yeah,
and
you
do
gotta
it and
keep
do it and
doing
do
it because that's what you said. It's repetition. It's not about
Practice.
like one day I'm gonna come in here and be like, oh, I'm bomb, and I'm walking out here and that's it. It's definitely, even with everybody, with all of us, like with our makeup over the years, you have to take time to see what works for your face.
Yeah.
And your face changes. My hair color changes all the time. My eyebrows, everything changes. So it's like you kind of gotta work with what you have at the time, and then if it's hot outside, you got a little more tint in your skin. It's like, it's a lot of shit.
Yeah. That's not even something that I think about, but
I guess that's kind of like, I wish I had that problem, but
I'm almost thinking like, is that something I need to think about?
You guys don't have that problem?
No, I'm commuting now. Like, now I have more time to
catch
do
a
my
tan.
makeup.
That's a black girl.
No, it's not. It's like people that tan,
That's
like,
a black girl problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I use 2 different foundations. In the summer, I have to use a more red tone foundation because I get more red. I have a lot of Indian in my family. That's so funny. Y'all don't know, but that's like a black thing. Like I got Indian in my family, but I do. And so in the summers, I get a lot more red, and my eyes get a little lighter.
your eyes do get real light in the summer.
In the summer, my eyes get lighter, and then in the winter, I look very pale. And my makeup never fucking matches in the winter.
Interesting.
Really?
I do stay out of the sun.
I can never find
Not
makeup to
matching.
match my face in the fucking winter because I look so pale because I don't go outside that much. So it's not good.
I have the opposite. Yeah, I have that. Like, I can't ever find makeup that, like, is, like, that light but not too, like, dead.
Right.
You
it's
know?
like, you gotta find that. It's like an in-between, like something that can just kind of blend in with your skin. And
That's why we have the people that work at Sephora, though. You know what I mean? It's just
thank
like, find
God.
something that
I know.
I'm like,
But
what
I
would
used
match me?
I used to do that. I used to like go in MAC like that all the time. I used to spend so much money on makeup, and now I'm like, shit.
I still
Walmart,
spend so much
CVS.
money on makeup.
Sephora and Ulta, like now.
I read a horror story article about like the chemicals that are in cheap makeup, and like especially like waterproof eyeliner and liquid lipstick.
I'm like, what?
And it's like, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's the stuff that makes it waterproof, and it's like stuff that's in like plastics. And
really?
No.
And it's like it scared the shit out of me. And
no, that's
apparently
good information to know.
Apparently you can test products like waterproof eyeliner by like putting some on like a paper towel and getting a water droplet, putting it on top, and if it soaks through, then it's fine. But if it just stays a water droplet on top of it, then it's fucked up.
Remember when I spent the other night and I came out, my eyes were all red because I couldn't get my makeup off? Ooh, interesting.
I've become a total makeup snob. But
where do you get your makeup? Where do you get your makeup?
Mostly Sephora.
Sephora,
yeah. And then I love Lime Crime too. I'd say Lime Crime and Sephora is where I spend most of my money.
Yeah, it's a big expensive habit.
It's very fucking expensive.
Yeah.
It is definitely.
That's why I stay out of the sun, so I don't have to buy fucking 2 shades of foundation.
I can't help it. I'm always
$50 foundation.
Shit, I'm always like, oh, you guys want to hike? It's summer. You want to hike? And I get out and I'm like, fuck. I'm all light right here. Like, don't wear a shirt like this. I'll be light under here and trying to wear a tank top. It is. I mean, I guess
I'll be like,
it's a good problem to have.
It's not a farmer's tan. It's like a.
Are you?
Yes, I have to. I don't leave the house without sunblock.
Do it like a vampire.
Yeah.
Big hat, lots of sunblock.
Wait, do you tan?
Oh my god.
Because
I do.
I would burn.
Yeah, I get pretty bronze if I try. But I have to do it slowly. Like, I have to go out there, get a little bit of color, wait till it builds up, then I can be out in the sun for a while. I get really dark. because I'm half Jewish. Yeah, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
I can tan really well if I want
So
to.
lucky.
If you want.
If I want to.
But you're trying to keep your makeup matching, so you're like, it's okay.
I'm fine looking like a vampire.
A deep hat, deep.
It works in LA. You can be a vampire in LA. Lots of people do.
But you know what I really love about you, that you really embraced like this side of you, and you just like full on. We were talking about clothes the other day, and you were like, "Yeah, my clothes." I realized. What were you say about buying?
Oh, that
clothes?
I only own slut clothes. Yeah. Like only fucking crop tops and tiny shorts and skirts and shit.
I love
I do too, but yeah.
I love that.
In the winter, it can become a little treacherous because I'm born and raised in Southern California. I don't know like any really warm coats.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
None at all.
Anything under 80 is like,
I have 3 in my closet that probably I've worn in.
coats.
Shit, yeah, I got like a winter coat. One of my clients bought me like a really nice furry coat, and I think I've worn it twice in my whole.
I love coats. Like, I swear, that's what I miss
Because
about
you
living
have
on
yeah.
boots. Like, I, like, when winter is coming, I was like, fuck yeah.
Coats,
Like, coats and boots, like,
I also
loved
love
it.
coats.
She
Yeah.
has snow boots.
When,
You have
when I was at your house the other
She
day,
wears
I was like
rain
in
boots.
sweats and like a hoodie and like socks and like changed like 17 times, and you're like in shorts and like a tank top. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Like, so different. Like half Filipino and then half like Jewish. Like no, not okay.
Do you tan though?
I do. I burn once a year if I'm not.
You said I
careful.
burn. Okay.
I do burn once
You
a year.
burn?
Yeah.
Just once a year.
Yeah. Typically, there's like one bad burn because I'm like not paying attention. But yeah, I typically tan. For
Do
sure.
you tan?
Girl,
You.
no.
I love you, but
I fucking, no.
No. Why?
Because my skin won't tan. It doesn't, like
Have you
the
tried
sun.
it?
Well, you're
Slowly
redhead though.
slowly and
Redheads,
surely.
your skin is a little.
Thank you. Hi, baby.
Go on. Go
It's
on.
alright,
Go
you're
on.
good.
It's okay.
Mistress LA. If you haven't seen our episode, please go watch it. It's amazing.
But yeah, we are almost like we are getting
What time?
toasty. We are almost out of time, but we definitely been having a good time. But I really want to like, where can people find you and find more information out about you? And
I am on Twitter, and that's honestly really that's my big social media site right now.
Okay.
It's mostly Twitter.
and Venus and
And
Bells.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Venus
and the
and
Venus and
Bells.
Bells website. You can
Yes.
find me there. And follow my OnlyFans.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Let's talk about that right quick before we shut it down. We have like how many more minutes? We got like 10 minutes, but so let's talk about OnlyFans. How has that experience been for you?
It's been okay. It's something that I definitely need to like work harder at posting and like engagement and stuff. But I've gotten a few good subs off OnlyFans.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How many subs do you have right now?
Currently I don't have any subs, but
like working with subs, you have. Like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Regular.
Is that something that you want, like a regular sub? Like, do you...
I'd love a regular sub. Yeah, someone to make my life a little easier. You know.
They're the best.
Yes, they are.
I know.
You need to prove it though. You need to prove your
You
worthy.
need to prove it.
Of course.
Obviously.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to
asking.
talk about my sub right now because I got some bad shit to say. But yeah. Anyway.
Word to the subs. Read profiles. If it says in my profile, message me a certain way, don't fucking send stupid messages saying that you didn't read it. Because it's a great way of telling me that you don't follow directions.
Yeah, that's true.
That's key. What are some of the ways that you want people to address you when they initially meet you? Because I've like been on people's websites. Like Mei Ling, I went on her website and she has like this whole thing like where you need to write a full letter and explain why you want to see her and really get into the dynamics of the situation and not just be playing around. I think that's a great way to vet. Do you have a particular way of doing things when it comes to that?
I mean, right now I just get, oh shit, I forgot. I'm also on FetLife. FetLife is a big place that I'm active. But I get so many messages on FetLife that, like, I say in my profile, it's like, if you want to cut through the din of messages I get every day, send a small tribute to my Cash App. You know, just to say that you've read this far in my profile and you want to stand out amongst these people.
Yeah.
And I still get messages, just random people asking to be my sub who disregard that.
It's because people are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
They'll-
And they're typing with one hand. So.
Yeah. That's true.
They'll call and be like, oh,
That's
so
a funny
like,
smile back there.
do you give like blowjobs? And I'm like, like
What?
no, but
This
you can
is-
suck my dick. Like, yeah, no, 'cause they will. They'll be like, oh, can I like get this? And I'm like, no. Did you even fucking read the ad? Do you even like pay attention to what you're looking at? And they're like, oh, so what does that mean? And I'll just like hang up. I'm like, this
Exactly. There's too many people to talk to, and it's like
That's
if you're not gonna
ridiculous.
fucking pay attention and follow directions.
You know, I put that on my tryst. I put like, don't even contact me if you want to get noticed. Make sure you send a tribute. If you text me and there's no tribute, best believe I'm not gonna answer. And I have not received many calls lately.
I mean, as a sub, that's how I've always gotten like the most like gotten in touch with a dom. You know, if like I want a dom's attention, then I would fucking send them like $20 or something.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how you get their
Not
attention.
Here's a
Right.
message, like blah blah blah, and like that usually cuts through the bullshit
People
really
have sent
quick.
my DMs for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, mistress. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, send me money. Don't text me
$20
87
goes
times.
a really
Yeah.
long way.
And it's
Hello,
not
hello.
much.
It just shows that you're following instruction, which
Yeah.
is a huge part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's so interesting because you think that people would just fully understand in this world, like these are the way things go. I took the time to type this shit out, like a full on description of how I want you to address me, contact me, everything, but still they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
It's not that it's that they don't fucking look at what the fuck they're doing. They'll see a picture and they're like, ooh, I'll waste her time.
That's true. I'm gonna waste her time
Especially
today.
with Fet Life. That's like a little more lifestyle than like, like professional.
What?
Fet Life.
Fet Life
Yeah.
is much more. Oh, so now we have a Fet Life, and it's
yeah.
Elevate and Dom, Domme, because there is a character.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, join our Fet Life too. You can join us all over the place, you guys. Like
Yeah.
for real. TikTok, everywhere, Instagram, all of that stuff. And we're gonna be having more exclusive content that we want to put up on our Dominate.com page as well. So, and don't forget the Patreon. Yes.
And just
All
like
right.
tributes in general.
Yeah.
But yes, so we have to start getting ready for this party. So we're gonna be heading out here. But if there's anything that you want to talk about before we go, is there anything you want to say or,
I think I've
You've covered everything.
Yeah.
covered up
Yes.
bases, yeah. But
What
thank
about-
you for having me.
Thank you
this
so
has
much.
been a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then come out to the party. It starts at 8, and then it's at venusandbells.ticketleap.com. So,
Yes.
come on.
Come on to the party tonight. We love y'all and tits up, everybody.
That's
Tits
a
up.
cue I use in fitness all the time.
Let's get it. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Elevate and Dommenate Podcast. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. Stay tuned every other week as we continue to unravel the mysteries of dominance and submission with a twist. Don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and share your thoughts using hashtag Elevate and DOMMENATE. Until next time, embrace your desires, explore the unknown, and always remember, power is meant to be shared.